John Zacherle began his career in the 1950s, appearing on local television programs in Philadelphia. In one live show, he played an undertaker, which gave the station programmers a fiendishly good idea.
I got a phone call from the station that said, "Hey, we got all these horror movies, and how'd you like to be the host?" And this happened all around the country. The films were Shock Theater was the name of the group of films that somebody put together out in Hollywood. I said, "Well, okay." I said, no, had no idea. And I wore the same black coat that I had worn on the show, the Cowboy Show, which I had really stolen from the little theater group that I wore as the Undertaker. The guy in charge of scenery building was also the makeup man, and he tried to make me look like Bela Lugosi or something. And that's how come I parted my hair in the middle and did this sloppy job of makeup. It was really outrageous and overdone and so on. But it was part of the character. One time, the table that the guys used to sit behind when they were given the sports results, and they saved all that stuff and they painted it gray and put a handle on it and made it look like a casket. And that's where I kept my wife. We couldn't afford to have an extra character, so it was just a make-believe lady in the box and another make-believe character off stage. And we started introducing these movies. So I used to open up the show with limericks that were sent in by the people. And I'd say, "Good evening, this is Roland here, and this was sent to me by someone in Roxburgh, Pennsylvania, or maybe Bethlehem, Pennsylvania." And I would recite this thing. "Dinner was served for three at Dracula's house by the sea. The hors d'oeuvres were fine, but I choked on my wine when I found that the main course was me." So next thing you knew, I was in New York City doing it. And they had showed the films here for a year, shown them here for a year before I was the host. And it didn't seem to matter. Got a whole new audience. And I kept up doing all these crazy experiments. I had a big amoeba. Did you ever see the big amoeba? Wow. And we would operate on it and do all kinds of, try to mate to amoeba. And that was all part of the show.